Welcome to Crossville Profiles, a venture about the people, pride, and progress of the Cumberland Plateau.
Welcome to Crossville Profiles. I'm Beth Davis with the Cumberland County Mayor's Office, and today on our show we have Amanda Elmore, and she's here representing the United Fund. She's a past president and then also on the committee for the golf tournament, which is what we're going to be talking about today. So welcome, Amanda.
Thank you.
Before we get into talking about the golf tournament, tell our viewers why you got involved with the United Fund.
Well, so Crossville is my hometown, and I moved away to Nashville, and when I came back to Crossville, I really wanted to get involved in the community because I just really enjoy doing community activities and helping people. That's just my passion.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found with the United Fund, it was a great way to be involved in the community with so many different partner agencies.
Right.
Because you can donate to one organization and it goes to over 30 agencies in the community.
Right.
So we really touch a lot of people. And once I got involved, I was also able to see the grant process and see how we really go out and interview all the agencies and find out why they're needing funding. And it's a very thorough process.
Right.
And so it really ensures that the donor's money is being well spent.
Very good.
So I've just had a passion for it and been involved for close to 15 years. So I enjoy it.
Very good, very good. So, of course, we're going to highlight today the golf tournament, which is one of your big fundraisers for United Fund.
Yes.
So tell us about this year's annual golf tournament.
Okay, so this year is our 13th year.
Wow.
And so it's a fun tournament. You know, if you're a real serious golfer, it may not be the tournament for you, but we do have a lot of fun, and we usually have lots of teams that come back. They want to sign up even the year before because they know that they enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's out at Dorchester in Fairfield Lake.
Okay.
And so you do have a mulligan package.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 feet of string that you can use. Each player has a throw, and they have a mulligan. So there's lots of opportunity to get a little bit of an advantage.
Right.
So those scores come in pretty low, significantly lower than what you would see in a typical golf tournament. But again, it's just a fun day for a really great cause.
Yeah, so that's what makes it so much fun.
Mhm.
Can you only just buy one mulligan package?
Yeah,
Or-
so the mulligan package actually comes with your, when you do your team registration.
okay.
So you don't buy extra mulligans. We usually have people ask about that.
Is that for the team?
Yes,
For the
it's
entire
per team.
Oh, okay.
And it's $340 for a 4-person team,
Okay.
and it can be men and women. And you're assigned tee times, so we do that so that we can get in more teams, and plus it does speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Lunch is also included in your player fee, so that's really nice. And so this year, instead of having the meal at the very end, since there are tea times, and we have some in the morning,
Right.
some in the afternoon,
Mhm.
you'll have a ticket where you can get your lunch whenever it's convenient for
Oh,
you.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it really
And
nice.
so you said at Dorchester, but what's the date of
The
the
date
tournament?
is Saturday, August the 19th.
Saturday, August the 19th.
Mhm.
And you were talking about the cost. You said $340 for the entire team?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so you can just split that up with the
Mhm.
4 people.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you just grab 3 people and come on out, right?
Yes, and you can sign up online at www.cumberlandunitedfund.org, or you can call the United Fund office,
Okay.
and they can get you signed up that way.
And at the ones that I've been to in the past, there's prizes. What, do you have prizes already that you have gotten thus far?
Yes, so we do have some prizes already. We have some free rounds of golf at Robert Trent Jones Golf Course in
Right.
Alabama.
Uh-huh.
And then we also have some local golf courses that have donated some rounds of golf.
Very good.
We have some gift certificates for some golf merchandise, and then we also have gift certificates to some local businesses in town and local restaurants. But we are looking for additional prizes, so if any businesses are willing to promote their business and they'd like to donate gift cards or anything golf related, then we will gladly accept that as well.
And so you do have some sponsors already then?
We do, yes.
Let's give them a shout out. since-
Yes, absolutely, because we could not do this without our sponsors. So we have opportunities for tournament sponsors and hole sponsors.
Okay.
So first off, I'll go over our tournament sponsors, and this is a $250 sponsorship.
Okay.
So again, if any businesses would like to be a tournament sponsor, we do display their name at the golf tournament, and they do get recognized on Facebook and some other ways. But so far, we have Cumberland Signworks, Regions Bank, Hilltoppers Incorporated, Grace Givers Home Care, Ben Lomond Communications, Upland Village Real Estate, Caroline Knight, Circuit Court Clerk Judge, Meteorologist Mark, and Hospice of Cumberland County. So those
That's
are our
great.
tournament sponsors.
Uh-huh.
And then we also have several whole sponsors. So far we have Hilltoppers Incorporated,
Okay.
Hilltoppers Incorporated Community Thrift Store, Ivy Hillis Insurance Agency, Burnett Law, Good Times Wine, Spirits, and Brew, Highland Federal Savings and Loan, Crossville Memorial Funeral Home Incorporated, Bob Folger State Farm Insurance, Alliance Real Estate Jason Sitton, Nancy Hodder, Lowe's Seal Coating Concrete and Asphalt, New Age Construction and Design, First Bank, One Bank, First National Bank of Tennessee, lots of banks. Our banks have really gone out and sponsored this year. Bond Boys, Jim's Painting, Shelter Insurance, the right agency, DEPA LLC Environmental Consulting, Jessica Burgess Circuit Court Clerk, and Larry Burgess Electric.
Wow, that's a great lineup
list
already.
Yes.
Well, I have more to discuss, but
Okay.
we're going to have to take a short break, and we'll be right back with Crossville Profiles.
Welcome to the Crossville Cumberland County Tourism Channel. If you would like to see your business, organization, or event on this channel, please call 931-484-4546.
Welcome back to Crossville Profiles. We've been speaking with Amanda Elmore, and she's here with the United Fund. We're talking about their upcoming annual golf tournament, which is always so much fun. And before the break, we were talking about all the sponsors that they had thus far, but if you are still interested in being a whole sponsor or a tournament sponsor, how do our viewers go about doing that?
So our tournament sponsors are $250. And our whole sponsors are $100, and all you have to do is you can go on to www.cumberlandunitedfund.org, or you can contact the United Fund office, and that number is 931-484-4082, and speak to our director, Holly Neal. She can make sure to get you signed up.
Well, perfect. And so what are some of the things, I know that the United Fund helps out, they have are we up to like 36 agents? How many agents?
33 agencies is what we have now.
And so that's who benefits.
Yes, absolutely.
And let's go over a few of those nonprofits that you do help out.
So, and it's hard to name all of them because there's so many of them. But, those agencies include people that
Who do they help?
They help our youth, they help our senior citizens, they help those that are, maybe in lower income that are in need of certain services, the ones that are, challenged in various ways. There's just so many areas that the United Fund touches, and all of our organizations are very unique. We have a lot of food pantries, that help feed, and, that's so important just to make sure that people are getting nutritious food and that they do have that available. People that are being abused or need someone to talk to, counseling, things like that. There's just so many different resources out there.
It's all here in Cumberland County.
And that is the wonderful thing,
Right.
is it stays here in Cumberland County. So when you're contributing, you're helping your neighbors right here. We have very low administrative costs. Holly Neal is our only paid employee, and she's only part-time. She works a lot more than part-time. But everyone else is volunteers on our board, and then community members come in and help us do agency reviews, and so we always have a good turnout for that as well. So.
And I know that there's always something going on with the United Fund, but what can our viewers be on the lookout for what's coming in the next few months that United Fund's going to be into?
Yes, so the one great thing that we are able to offer is some training for some of our partner agencies.
Oh, okay.
But it can be for people in the community as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be just for partner agencies. We have partnered with a program called SCORE.
Okay.
And that is retired professionals that they help to mentor businesses and nonprofits on various areas. And so we have some of those trainings coming up over the next few months.
Okay.
I'll not give you all the dates on them. You can contact the United Fund if any
Right.
of these pique your interest. But just some of the topics are board development, financial management, fundraising, marketing, and strategic planning. So some of those are
Very
things
good.
that any business,
Yes,
can use.
right,
And they're all going
right.
to be held at TCAT,
Okay.
which is at 910 Miller Avenue.
Right.
So we'll have that big room there to be able to service. But you do have to reserve your spot. So you couldn't
Right.
just show up the day of. So make sure that you contact the United Fund office so that we can get you a spot in one of those.
Very good. And is there anything else that, do you have some events or something that are
So
coming
we
up
do
too?
have,
Besides
we
that?
have a special event that is the first time that we've ever had it this year. So hopefully you and our listeners and viewers will mark it on your calendar to attend. So we came up with the idea, some of our board members, to do a holiday market. And we realized that Kimbrough Farms was already planning to do something like this. And so we have been so fortunate to be able to partner with them this year.
Oh, good.
It's the first time that we've ever done anything like this. So we're really excited about it. We're basically turning, so everyone knows of Kimbrough Farms as, the corn maze and
Yes.
fun during the fall.
Uh-huh.
But so after Thanksgiving, it's going to be turned into a winter wonderland.
Oh, fun.
And so it's going to be just lots of fun for the entire family. There's going to be food trucks, there's going to be shopping, there's going to be crafts, there's just going to be all kinds of fun for the family.
Uh-huh.
And so Kimbrough Farms will actually hold it the last weekend in November and the first 2 weekends in December.
Oh, okay.
However, the first weekend, the United Fund is going to be the recipient
Very
of the
good.
funds from that. So we want you to come out that very first weekend to kick it off.
Uh-huh.
So it will be November the 24th, which
Okay.
is Black Friday,
Oh.
but it runs that whole weekend. So November
Okay.
the 24th, 25th, and 26th. So hopefully one of those days you can plan to attend. And so it's just going to be a really fun atmosphere, and just come share
That's
the magic
cool.
of Christmas and support a great organization as well. And
That's
some of
even
our partner
better.
agencies will be there as
We'll
well.
have to try that. That'll be fun.
Yes.
So before we close the show, let's go, we were talking about the golf tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back over the dates and times of all of that, the when, where, and how.
Yes, absolutely.
Of the golf tournament, so.
So the golf tournament is going to be Saturday, August the 19th at Dorchester Golf Course out in Fairfield Glade. And the teams are $340. You need to reserve your spot. Once you reserve your spot and your team is paid for, you will receive a tee time. So
Okay.
everyone will have their specific tee time. So I think we are almost into the afternoon time slots. So
Oh,
we've got our
okay.
morning time slots almost full, which is a
Good.
great thing. But we'll play all afternoon, so we'll take as many teams as we can get. So there's still room if you're still interested in playing.
Great. Thanks so much for being with us today,
Thank you
Amanda.
for having me.
Thank you. I also want to thank the staff and students at Gateway Productions, and thank you for watching Crossville Profiles.